Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys. So yesterday we went 2-1 in free picks, and overall for the day, Masterclass guys, we went 9-3 yesterday and picked up our 2-unit play. We've been absolutely crushing it lately. Continue that yesterday, obviously going 9-3. Last 7 days, guys, 52 and 28. We're up 21.6 units in the last 7 days. Rocking and rolling. There's been some good underdogs. We did hit another dog yesterday. We missed our dog in free picks. So we went 2-1 in free picks. We got our WNBA play. Phoenix -4.5. Nobody was on Phoenix -4.5, but hey, the line moved back down. I saw it as it got down to 3.5. So did we get the best value we possibly could have? No. But I probably would have bet that game at 5.5, maybe even 6. So I feel like we had good value anyways. I'm not going to get into the whole WNBA thing, but I think I don't know, sometimes I see steam in WNBA and it's it means absolutely nothing to me. I have no idea what they're betting that on. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Washington guys, took them to the full ball game, but they did get it done. And then St. Louis guys, we had St. Louis and they got crushed. Okay, so again, when I give out plays, and I've said this before, a lot of times guys, you're going to be really ugly, unattractive plays that nobody likes. Okay, so yesterday, I'll give you another example. Okay, we'll look at two examples here. Yesterday, guys, I give out Pittsburgh money line, only getting +118. Nobody liked Pittsburgh. That was auto fade for the public. Everyone was on the other side, guys. I can tell you though, guys, there was a lot I liked about that game. We actually won 2 bets on that. We had over and we had Pittsburgh. It was most decidedly over. And Pittsburgh almost blew an 11-run lead, but they did manage to hold on and get the W in that game. But there's a lot to like on that, but it's an ugly play. And that's a problem sometimes. I mean, there can certainly be misconceptions when you guys look at the plays and see St. Louis and say, oh, that's a terrible play. Well, all right, fair enough, but there's so many ugly-looking plays that hit, especially in dogs, guys, and we've been hitting our underdogs pretty good this year. I think we're probably over 50%. I would say we're most definitely over 50% in baseball for hitting dogs. So again, sometimes, guys, it's those ugly plays that you need to do to get it done. So, anyways, above and beyond that yesterday, guys, look, we had some luck on our side. There's no doubt about it. Philly and San Fran, under 8.5. Last, I think, 3.5, 4 innings, not a single run to get us the win in that. One more run and we lose that bet. So, after having a sustained run of losing games in the 9th inning, we're getting some things go our way. And I think evident by the fact we're up 21.6 units in the last week. So again, that is sports betting in a nutshell. And it's unfortunate, I'm so happy for the run where I'm happy, for Masterclass. I'm happy we won in free picks yesterday. It brings me back to, not everyone that started the journey is still along for the ride. Sports betting is not for everyone. It certainly isn't, guys. And again, I think the conception out there sometimes, I talked about this yesterday in Masterclass, the conception sometimes is that basically, sports betting is going to be this, ups and down, peaks and valleys, this kind of stuff, where it's really not, okay? Sports betting, I wish it was this, okay? I really do. I wish it was that. But often cases, guys, sports betting it's linear. It just kind of goes sideways and then, a little tick up, a little tick down, and then this, right? And then a lot of your gains, if you look back into last season, a lot of the gains that I had overall were from 3 months, okay? So 3 crazy months. And the rest of the time is kind of what? It's, twiddling your thumbs, sitting around. Go back again a couple years when I had that huge month in August. That one month represented 40% of my profit for the entire year. That's unusual. Because that year, as I talked about before, guys, that month was a month I will more than likely never have again in my life. I couldn't lose a game. Nothing went wrong. I could not lose a game. I obviously lost some games, but I think I won. I think maybe for the month, I don't remember. I'm going to go back and pull up every game, but I think I lost 3, maybe 4 days out of the entire month. But that's what I'm getting back to the point, guys, that you have to mentally prepare yourself for this long-term grind, okay? So much of sports betting is emotion, okay? And I'm not talking about, you betting with emotion. I'm talking about, controlling your bankroll. And it's why I preach bankroll management. If we did this, we wouldn't have to do bankroll management. I come out and tell you guys, don't worry, we lost today. We'll probably win the next 4 days and it'll do that. But it doesn't, okay? If you ride it out, guys, and you're watching this today, most of you guys have been here a long time. You're watching this today because you've controlled your bankrolls, you've managed your bankrolls, you've done what's expected of you. But there's people that don't, and they find it hard to weather the sideways, this and that. And then what happens is they miss out on this, right? And you don't want to miss out on that, okay? You want to be there for it. You want to be in the game for it. And the only way that you're in that game is through bankroll management, guys. There's a reason why they say 1% to 2% of sports bettors win long term. 1% to 2%. I will tell you right now, unequivocally, 100%, that more than 1% to 2% of the public can pick winners. Absolutely. More than 1% to 2% of the public can pick winners. But how much of that public has that perfect combination of patience, bankroll management, discipline, and the ability to pick those winners? Very few. Again, 1% to 2% of all sports bettors, guys, and we're talking about sharps here. And these are the tools I'm trying to give you guys, right? The lessons that you learn here will help you win at sports. These are lessons. I've been a pro now for 16 years, but these are lessons I had to learn the hard way. Everything I tell you guys, I had to learn the hard way, okay? It cost me bankrolls. It cost me sleepless nights. It was mistakes that I relived again and again and again. And, the tools are here for you guys. And I think, just as you saw what January was for us. January was a terrible month, guys. January was one of those months where, we win a day, we lose 2 or 3. And it was terrible. Like it was no fun. But we got through it. We rebounded, going on again, on an upswing. And when we have sustained periods like this, guys, it's fun, but you have to remember that, it's not always going to be this, okay? We want it to always be this, but it's not always going to be this. But this is where a lot of the gains do come from, guys. So it's so important when you're betting on sports, guys, whether you're doing it for a living or entertainment or something in between, you have to look at this always as a long-term venture, okay? I don't look at, I go through the breakdowns and I talk about, our numbers and how we did this day and that week and that month. And, you can really compartmentalize everything, and it's easy for us to analyze and stuff. But at the end of the day, guys, I've said this many times before, for me, sports betting is one long, ongoing business venture, okay? It really doesn't matter to me how I performed yesterday or how I performed the previous week or how I performed in the previous month. As long as I continue to find value, as long as I continue to practice discipline, which I always will, and manage my bankroll, I will get a positive ROI over the long term, and I'll continue to put more money in my pocket, continue to build my bankroll. And I'm at the point now where I'm not building my bankroll anymore. My bankroll building is done. It'd be a moot point to continue to build my bankroll at this point in time. Then that's what you want to try to strive to achieve. So anyways, guys, if you listen to that whole thing, thank you, because, it shows that, you're committed to this and you want to, you're not going to sell yourself short. I know it's funny when I get messages from people that are saying, dude, your videos are too long. Just give us the picks. And it's like, what are the chances they're one of the 1% or 2% that will win long term? Probably not very good, right? So, educate yourself, guys. Keep coming back here, learn new stuff. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. And now after that, shameless plug, we shall move on to today's picks. All right, guys. So I have 2 picks for you guys today in free picks, including a 2-unit play. Masterclass, guys. I have 8 additional plays, including another 2-unit play. I have 2 different 2-unit plays going today. Some nice systems, guys. A lot of baseball today. There's a small chance, depending on the lines, if I find some a lot of value, I might post another play on Facebook or Instagram, or maybe do a video. Unlikely, I'm going to do a video for WNBA tomorrow. We'll see what's out there, okay? Again, guys, if you are interested in Masterclass, bettor.com. It is $99 for the entire month, guys. Gets you my full card of picks every single day, plus all the Masterclass educational videos. Yeah, bettor.com. All right. First game, guys, 2-unit play. We're going to split it up. We're going to go half unit, half unit. It's a 2-unit play. Oakland and the New York Yankees. Oakland and Yankees, guys, we're going to go over 9.5 for 1 unit, over 9.5, getting plus 102. So plus money on that play. And then we're going to go 1 unit over 9 minus 120. Okay, so 1 unit over 9 minus 120. And then we're going to, and again, 1 unit over 9.5. So unit, 2-unit play in total, guys. 3 system indicators. I know, look, people are going to look at the pitching matchup and you say, really, that's an under. That looks like an under. Good. We'll see public money on the under. It is excellent conditions, guys, for an over in this game. There's 2 steam bets already on the over, by the way. One of my system indicators I have on this comes in at 63.5%. It's 176 wins, 101 losses. That's a 22.6% ROI. It does have to do with playing conditions, okay? In New York, when we just focus on games in New York, guys, the playing conditions with this system, 31 wins, 14 losses, 31.9% ROI, 31.9% ROI. Now, again, you're dealing with a smaller sample size. So when you have smaller sample sizes, there's variance, okay? So, you want to have a plus or minus. But when we're talking about systems here with 22% ROIs, 31% ROIs, we're looking for 5-6% ROIs. So when you see numbers like this, guys, yeah, it's time to jump on board. We're going 2 units on that, guys. 1 unit over 9.5 plus money. 1 unit over 9, laying a bit of juice. All right, next game, guys. Boston and Kansas City. Boston, Kansas City. We're also going to go over 10.5. This one's minus 110. So over 10.5, minus 110. I got a couple system indicators on it, guys. Again, weather conditions, very favorable for what we're looking for. Based on past weather conditions, in this specific ballpark, guys, we should see about 3% more home runs than usually expected. 4% less ground balls. It's 94-degree weather, guys. It's going to be good for ball travel, okay? We want ball travel, especially when we're betting over. Well, only when we're betting over. We want ball travel, guys. Above and beyond that, little thing. I mean, it's hard to say if this adds value to it or not, but it's certainly something worth noting. Behind home plate for this game, Nestor Sedja, I believe it's Sedja. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. He's umpired 7 games, and all his games seem to just explode for offense. I haven't seen enough tape on him that I can say that, necessarily that this guy's got a really small strike zone, and that's why you're putting up runs. I don't know. It could potentially be, you flip a coin 7 times. It could go head 7 times in a row. It's too small a sample size. That's why I say we don't want to wait too much based on that. But it's worth noting he's 7-0 to the over. Okay, every one of his games has gone over so far, and it's worth noting. Definitely wouldn't put too much weight into that, but it's a nice little tidbit, and it's just like it's icing on the cake, right? Something else to add to it. So yeah, Kansas City, Boston, over 10.5. Nice conditions for an over here, guys. Yeah, that is it. So again, I have significantly more plays. I have another play in the Oakland New York game as well. We have our 2 units, so hoping for a big day there. Yeah, another 2-unit play. Also in baseball, got a number of underdogs going again today. So yeah, bettor.com, $99 a month if you guys are interested. If not, back more free picks probably tomorrow. So thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.